Game Talk Live, we talk about the top video game news stories of the damn day.
Yeah,
every damn day.
We're here every day by court order.
Yeah, the door locks and then we go out and
there's a judge right there,
yeah, there's
a marshal.
A box of pizza on the floor.
And an AI. Say hello, AI.
Hello, AI.
See, even he's depressed.
He's depressed.
We got a robot to be depressed.
I'm not depressed, look at me.
First story, quite a large one, was about Irrational Games laying off nearly all of their employees and refocusing the company. One of the leaders of Irrational, Ken Levine, who's the creative director, he said, my passion has turned to making a different kind of game that we've done before.
Okay.
To meet the challenge ahead, I need to refocus my energy onto a smaller team with a flatter structure, a more direct relationship with gamers.
God. You know, okay, let me translate that. Thank you, Angry Birds, Candy Crush. You guys are destroying the AAA game industry.
It's so true, though. It's so true because these...
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
it's like they can't keep up with the big AAA, so thank you.
I can't make a $60 game anymore and spend 3 years on it. Again, this is an open letter creative director Ken Levine sent to his employees. To foster the most direct relationship with our fans possible, we will focus exclusively on content delivered digitally.
Oh, that's a lot of buzzwords.
That's
there.
a lot. You see how I just landed that like a bee onto a flower.
Yeah, so maybe Nintendo's smart for not getting to the next gen game.
This one we got from Destructoid, but if you spend any time on Twitch, you know about it. Basically, Twitch users have taken over by playing the game Pokemon. If I look at my computer, there's roughly 100,000. Again, we're live. Last count, there were about 100,000 people that were focusing on this game. Let's play a quick video of what's going on.
I got to understand this because I'm old.
It's going way too crazy, and the game is actually not responding to it. I don't
know
why that is, but the player won't even move at this point, even though it's being given commands to.
This is the most popular game on Twitch right now.
Yeah, I just want you guys to know that are doing this. You guys are confusing the hell out of the rest of the gaming industry. They don't even know what Flappy Birds, they don't. You guys are confusing them.
This is goddamn madness.
AI is an artificial intelligence who often gets overloaded with information. How do you break this down?
I mean, I'd be horrified.
Sure.
I'd be horrified at that happening to me.
People, can you think about the artificial
this
intelligence?
this is a very important update, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got a message from Cliffy B.
Okay.
This is breaking news. He's checking out of Whole Foods.
He's checking out of Whole Foods.
Yeah.
All right, so do we know what he is checking out with?
I don't know.
I
will find out.
The next one, a really hot one, was about the Order 1886, which I think is a very interesting game. It's one of the first ones that actually looks next gen.
Okay.
Can we play a little video? It's a little dark, but this is how the game is. It's a gothic London-based game.
I've never seen its like before.
I'd say we should be prepared for anything.
What the hell was that? It's like the worst trailer I've ever seen.
Here, okay. First off, this was the first really gameplay footage we've ever seen from this game.
That was about as exciting as the movie Benjamin Button.
But
I'm Benjamin Button.
And Naughty Dog. And Naughty Dog. But it's one of those games that's really pretty. I mean, the first half of the trailer was all story and all that kind of stuff.
If there's any reporters besides our friend from Forbes that wants to quote Paul, he said the game was really pretty.
It's a pretty game. We opened the show talking about Irrational and how they're moving on to exclusively digital content now, and it sounds like this is a similar trend here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Ken's a friend, and I was one of the big fans of BioShock Infinite, in spite of a lot of that kind of hipster backlash that, you know, you're just shooting thousands of people in the face. I thought it was a fantastic game. But you have a studio that size making that for 5 years, it had to sell an insane amount of copies in order to make money and break even. It probably kind of led to some of the issues over there, I would imagine.
I saw you tweet last week that you're getting blown away by the Oculus Rift. I don't picture myself ever wearing that. If I got one on, like the new version that I guess you got a chance to look at, would it change my mind, do you think?
Once you use it, especially the newest version, it is absolutely game-changing. Anytime a game comes out that's a first-person game like Titanfall, they're like, oh, imagine this on the Rift, and it's like, no, that'd be fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It needs to be a custom-tailored experience for the Rift.
Well, you said in the Gama Sutra interview also that you see yourself definitely be in the PC space next, in some way, shape, or form. Does the Rift factor in that as well?
Long-term potentially, but I'm a big believer right now, walking before you run. You know, if you have a studio of, 50, 60 people, you can have 3 or 4 people just tinkering, and then if that explodes, then you shift your company. So.
Well, you've been video game developing and making games since you were 15, 16?
So I made my first game when I was 11.
When you're 11, okay, so you're like the Mozart of gaming. I get it. I hear what you're saying. I suck
Yeah,
as a
look at
human
this
being. Thing. I know what you're telling me secretly. I know your code words, Cliffy.
Oh, this is Todd playing the poor top loser card
Yeah,
again.
it's
I
just
know,
over
my
the head
life as
now.
well.
So yeah.
I grew up loving games, and you know, I never really went out when I was a kid or anything like that. Yeah.
Blo-
And I shout out to the guy on the bottom. I think he's smoking weed, drinking Crown right now.
I'm having trouble loading my video on my Mac.
That's all right. Pouring out their 40s. Cliffy, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Hang
Absolutely.
out if you like. If not, everyone out there, if you go to the real Cliffy B Twitter, or well, there it is right there.
That's
the real
right.
Cliffy B.
95 million people play Candy Crush a day.
What's wrong with our planet?
I'm done with the Candy Crush stories.
This is scarier than hell.
Well, that's what's happening. 93 million people are playing this.
This is
freaking
Abraham Lincoln with no eyes and holding his own intestines.
God.
For those of you scoring at home.
The fate of the earth is in my hands. No choice but to take a stand. I don't care if I'm wrong or right. All I do is stand and fight.
That's awesome.